In this lecture we will learn about method overriding. This is simple inheritance, right? Now this is the class A which has been inherited by class B. Class A might be having few functions. Let us assume that the class A has a function called area. Now if in class B you redefine a function area with the same type and signature as in the base class, the same type and signature means both the functions have the same number of parameters and their data types should also match, right? So what will happen? Whenever the object of B class will invoke area function, the area function of base class will never be executed. Always the area function of derived class will run. So we can say that the area function of class B has overridden the area function of class A. Let us understand through a code. Now this is the class rect, right? See, it has two functions. One is setRect, which assigns the values to the attributes, right? And this is area function which calculates the area of rectangle, that is multiplication of the two attributes. Now this is a triangle class which is inheriting the rect class. This is a function that the triangle class requires, right? Assigning the values to the attributes. But this area function is not required because for calculating area of triangle you need another formula. The formula is different, right? So you are redefining the same function as in the base class. Exactly the same function is redefined in the derived class. So you can say that this area function is overriding the area function of the base class. Now we will understand the code from the main function. See, you are making an object rect obj of rect class. Okay. You are invoking the setRect function of rect class and you are passing two arguments 10 and 20. And these 10 and 20 from parameters x and y will be assigned to the attributes val1 and val2. These val1 and val2 are the instance attribute of this rect obj object, right? Now a text message is displayed, area of rectangle is, and you are invoking the area function of rect class. Obviously the control will come over here and will display the multiplication of the two, that is 10 and 20. 200 will be returned and displayed here. So while making the object of the rect class, this function will be invoked, final. But when that object of triangle class will be defined, this area function will never be executed. Let's see. You define an object trg obj of triangle class. Okay. You are invoking the set trg function of the triangle class. 7 and 9 will be assigned to these parameters x and y. Here you are invoking the setRect method of the superclass. See, the base class is also known as superclass. See, there are two ways of invoking the superclass or base class functions. One is by writing super and the function name, and another is to specify the class name followed by the function name. Remember that while using the second method you have to use the keyword self, but while using it through super method you don't have to use self. While invoking the base class method by super method, if you define self keyword you will get an error. So this 10 and 20 is assigned to x and y parameters, and from x and y the values will be assigned to the val1 and val2 attributes, and these val1 and val2 attributes are of this trg obj, that is of the triangle object. Okay. After that a text message is displayed, area of triangle is, and this area function is called. Which area function will be invoked? Whether of base class or of the derived class? Obviously of derived class, because this area function has overridden the area function of base class. So control will come over here. Half into 7 into 9 will be computed and displayed. Okay. Let us run this program. Area of rectangle is 200 because 10 into 20 is 200. Area of triangle is 31.5 because half into 7 into 9 is 31.5 only. See, I'll comment out this one, super, and I will invoke the base class function by specifying the class name. Remember that I have to use the keyword self. Now let us run it.